Hey guys, Harry here. Welcome to today's Red Rose cast. Now you're probably wondering, why am I sat here on my own with a computer on my lap? Well, it's because we at the RWBY Network are very professional, and we forgot to film an intro. So I'm here, editing the video, doing an intro for the video. So yeah, these are our predictions for Volume 8. I can't believe we didn't film an intro. Professionalism.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the future of RWBY, and of course that is Volume 8 itself.
Yeah.
So now that we have literally as much information as possible, what are our final predictions for Volume 8? Because we've done this quite a few times now, but I'm sure they've probably changed. They might not have. But if they have, let us know right now.
This is going to be weird because it's going to seem like it's come out of nowhere. But I don't know, it came to me the other day and I was like, oh my God, that's a really good point. I was thinking about, like, you know, how it's like stuff's based off other stuff and all that. Obviously, Penny's based off Pinocchio and all that. And about now she's got the maiden powers. She's more of like a real person. But then it came to me, because we don't exactly know what the Relic of Creation can do, could it be possible, if Penny touched the staff, could it be possible that could actually turn her into a real person? Now, the interesting thing about this was, what got me thinking about it was, because I think if it happened, we wouldn't even notice. Because she's got the maiden powers, all the things she could do as a robot, she can now do. Flight, maiden powers, like lifting stuff like swords and that, maiden powers. Like everything she could do just normally as a robot, she could do with maiden powers.
She just turns around and starts bleeding in about 3 volumes.
I was gonna say,
like, wait, what? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm real now. You remember when I touched the relic back in Volume 8? Yeah. And everyone's like, what?
That's fun. Flashback cut away.
They do that bit where they kill, air quote kill Pietro. So like say, oh, now we've got Penny. She's stuck now. She goes, what are you talking about? I'm real.
No, you're not. And then she just like, I don't know, cuts her own wrist or something.
I was going to say, you went a slightly different route there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mine's a little bit far run of the mill. But the one thing I will say is I expect what I'd say like an A grade tier character death. Like, yeah, everyone expects Ironwood to die or the Aesop. But I reckon one of the big hitting characters is going to die. Because I'm not saying it's overdue. Not including Clover, there has not been a big enough character death since Pyrrha.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And to go so far as I would say they need another one. Obviously, I'm not saying I don't really know who. It could be any. They could kill Blake, but again, to member of someone who's in the main title, to me is a very major overstep. Either Crow or one of the members, because I have to put that in.
For God's sake, he's done these. Crow's going to die again. Jordan.
But like, not necessarily Crow, but like one of the members of the sub, like the B team in a way.
The D team.
Yeah, a lot of people are predicting that Ironwood might not make it out of the volume.
Yeah.
I think that's semi-valid, but we'll see.
I think out of all of the big characters who could be likely killed off, I'd probably put Ironwood up at the top. I don't see anyone from Team RWBY dying. I reckon I'm still of the opinion. I'm gonna say I'm still of the opinion that if any of the main cast, the main 4, were going to die, it would be in the last volume.
100%. Yeah.
One of my favourite theories for Volume 8, unfortunately, has been confirmed to not be true, which was the black-haired scientist in the picture of Penny's creators. That has been confirmed not to be Cinder's mother, which is a shame because I thought it was a really cool. Yeah, I think Eddie. Yeah, Eddie. I'm pretty sure Eddie confirmed it on Twitter at some point a little while ago.
Okay.
But which I think is a shame, because I think that's a really cool, even if they never delve in depth of Cinder's backstory, if they ever even go into Cinder's backstory, I still think it would have been just a cool little, I reckon it was just it's just, even just as is, it gives a tiny little bit of kind of theory behind Cinder that's not just plucked out of nowhere, but there's actual visible proof it could be this thing, which is I think is the main reason why I'm disappointed that it's not canon. Honestly, I'm not sure. There's so much stuff which could happen in such a short period of time. I think my biggest thing is what might happen between Oscar and Salem. Does Oscar end up getting stuck there? Is he held captive for the end of a volume and then into volume 9? We don't know where he is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Does he manage to escape? Do they have some sort of fight? Does he manage to injure Salem? Does Salem manage to injure him? There's so much that I don't even really know where to start.
I don't blame you, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just of the kind of mind of that I'm just going to wait and see what happens, I think.
Whoa, all right. I see how it is.
If I go too much into speculation and stuff, I'm gonna I mean, already these next 2 weeks are going to be feeling stupid long for me. But if I go too much delving into into that sort of thing, my mind's not going to be able to take it when the volume actually comes out. It's going to be such a busy week when.
Yeah, on a personal basis, I am a little bit the same as you, Matt. I am very excited to see what happens, and almost don't want to delve too much into it. But at the same time, I can't not. Let's be real. I can't not.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think it's going to be super duper interesting what they do, pretty much regardless. Because they have left so many gaps, and these gaps can be filled with practically anything. It's going to be super awesome to see what they fill it with. I'm going to say it again. I still feel like a moron for not noticing the Oscar thing. And that's really fucking cool. That's great. Can't wait to see the interaction between him and Salem. That's going to be super interesting. I don't think anything's really going to happen physical wise. Neither of them are going to die or anything. They may have a bit of a small skirmish, but I don't think there'll be much there apart from conversation. But that's what we want. We want conversation. We don't really.
Yeah.
In terms of what I think is going to happen, I actually slightly disagree with Steve's theory, and I don't think Atlas is going to fall at all. For the sole reasoning of, I've read the script, and if it does, it's going to be dumb as hell. All right.
You've read the volume 8 script.
Yeah, I mean, no. What are you talking about? Basically, if Atlas falls, right, they're going to have to pull some grade A anime BS to not for anybody to even remotely survive that, and I think that's going to be a little bit dumb. But at the same time, who knows what's going to happen? Salem has a giant freaking whale. Maybe instead of it falling, she might almost break it in half or something like that. That could be really cool. I don't really know, but that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. In terms of character death, because we have to talk about character death because it's fun. We like people dying here on the Fraction Network.
That's fun.
I think I agree with the general consensus, and I agree with you guys. I think Ironwood is very high on the list, but at the same time, if Atlas gets completely messed up and Ironwood is still alive at the end of that, I could see that doing incredible things for his degradation of character development in a way. So how he effectively, I can't think of another way to phrase it, and John's going to laugh, his descent into despair, effectively. I think that would be really interesting for his character, but at the same time, he's probably going to die. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Maybe we haven't seen Neo because maybe she's dead. I don't freaking know. Because she's kind of cool, but we could be here all day. We don't want to be here all day. Oh, but I do think this volume is going to end on a cliffhanger.
That's the other thing I want to stress as well, because it's
Yeah.
something that Jordan actually pointed out to me not long before we started filming, is that Volume 9 is already in development. Like, they are done with Volume 8 completely, and it's not even aired yet. Like, it's insane. So they're already making Volume 9. Probably even started development, like animation and everything. So I'm expecting cliffhanger there. Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
I was going to say, I remember the days back in like Volume 5 and even Volume 4 where like for episodes we're releasing, it's like, oh, we're still working on like I know Episode 4 is just released, but we're still working on the animation for Episode 6. We need to get that done, kind of thing. So it's a really nice. It's really nice to see that.
It's awesome. It's great to see that they have effectively they've increased the team. They've actually I don't want to say given a crap about the workload, but they've given a crap about the workload they've put on everybody. And it seems to have worked for the better. So.
During, I think it's one of the virtual Comic Cons, there's a recording of someone who asked Miles a question about, there was something to do with like his favorite story, like element that he's written, or like a certain thing which happens. And he said that there's a moment in Volume 9 that has been his, like, hands down his favorite thing to write, and I can't remember if I'm misquoting it as the thing which happens in Volume 9, if it's something which has already happened, but I'm pretty sure I remember someone saying that soon we will be seeing something which has been planned since before Volume 1 released.
I remember hearing that.
Okay.
So I'm quite intrigued to find out what that is, whether or not that will be in this volume or the next one. I'm pretty sure it's in Volume 9, but should be some very interesting stuff in the future.
Rejoice, ladies! Oh shit! Rejoice, rejoice, ladies and gentlemen! We have finally reached the end of the Red Rose cast. I have no idea how long this is, but I don't care. All right, I don't give a crap. We had some damn good conversation, and I love it. Yeah, that's what we think. That's everything to probably know about Volume 8 going into Volume 8 again, either in 3 days or a week and 3 days. I don't know. Like I say, depends how much can be asked to edit.
I mean, I'm still down for doing the watch party of the finale of Volume 8 in cosplay. I'm still down for doing that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It will likely have to be online through this rather than in person, because I don't see things getting any better by January/February. But yeah, I'd totally be down for doing that.
Yeah, crying on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. Crying on the inside. Oh well, at least it means we don't have to see Jordan. Anyway,
destroyed.
Dead body discovered.
Well, you know what to say. As a good friend of mine once said, having complete faith in someone is just
piss off! No, you're getting muted. There we go.
Oh, why did I choose to take it then? I felt it coming out of my nose.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, drop a like.
Leave a comment.
Subscribes, always appreciated.
Don't forget to ring the notification bell to hear about our latest videos.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he's muted! Why is he not saying it?
And I'll say something too.
I don't have any creative input for this outro this time. I'm not.
Check out RWBY, it's coming out soon. We'll probably do a react at some point to one of the episodes. God knows bloody when. And Steve can stop waving now because we're leaving. Bye.